Hey, hi, this is Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and it's always indeed a pleasure to have people call in that are sincere and have something to ask that, quite frankly, works with the show. And I want you all to know that every one of you that called in today and last week and the weeks before, it's just been great, and I thank you for that. Now, how to give up worry. One, an airport persona. If you're flying like I do, whenever I travel, I put on my airport persona. I smile at everybody. I make an absolute game out of whatever it takes to get me from where my feet are to where my feet are going to land. I get there with a laugh and a happy smile on my face. Then I just sit back and watch everybody else get weird, you know? I mean, it is just amazing how people can just be, shall we say, creatively caustic with people that can't make anything change. Weather's weather. Airplanes are airplanes, and flight arrangements are flight arrangements, right? I mean, I can remember one time I was in Las Vegas with my family, and we'd just gone there and gone swimming and went and meet my mother-in-law and did all kinds of things. And we were going to fly out, and we had my kids and a few other friends of theirs with us, and we were all sitting on the floor in the airport because it was packed. And they couldn't fuel the airplane because there was an electrical storm going on, and they obviously didn't want to be putting gasoline in airplane fuel in the airplane with electrical storms. And there was 5 or 6 people standing up at the counter complaining because they wanted on the plane to get in their seat. And I'm just going, okay, I'm kind of glad.
Better them than us.
Yeah, better them than us. Now, how about this? How do you handle driving in rush hour traffic? Now, think about this. You're worried. You're not only worried about, am I going to get home on time, or am I even going to get there on time, but you have somebody that's driving either ahead of you or behind you that you can see that's going to cause a problem based on how they're driving. You know, we've all gone there. We've all done that. So how do you handle that? And what you do is you get out of the way. You either get off the freeway or get in a lane that they're not in and just go from there. And then here's another one. Here's another worry you need to handle. Pretty soon we're going to have to deal with Christmas shopping again. Have you ever gone Christmas shopping and instead of having fun Christmas shopping, you're worried about getting the right present? Or how about this? You're worried about paying for all the presents you're buying. You know, I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Clay, we actually have a caller on the line. We have Leslie.
Wow, we're doing great. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Clay.
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Well, this has to do with one of my daughters and how she handles worry. And I actually listened to you from a place far away from Santa Barbara via the audio stream that you have on your website. And I live in a part of the world that we have a lot of thunderstorms and that sort of thing. And every night, no matter how much the sun has shone or how many stars are shining, she asks if it's going to rain and storm before she goes to bed because she's absolutely petrified.
Wow.
So my question is how all this stuff you've talked about, giving up worry, how do you teach this to a child?
Okay, now think about that. Children are a little bit different. Now think about this. Babies are born, and they weren't born with fear of rain at birth. That's not what happens. So something happened somewhere that she either heard or saw somebody react or whatever. So you want to get in a conversation with her and see if she can remember what caused the fear.
Well, I actually know what a big part of it is.
Oh, good. So go ahead. What do you know? Can you tell me what it is, quick?
Yeah, there was a tornado warning while she was in school. And since that time, she feels very insecure. I mean, they just go in the hallway. There's no basement to go to, anything like that, and she's afraid. Yeah,
and, you know, anytime there's some sort of weather going on, it's the maximum feeling of vulnerability. Like, I don't have a say in how my life turns out. I can't stop it. You know, that big old storm's bigger than even my mom could fix, you know, those kind of things. And they have to understand that, yeah, those feelings are real, but you don't want to live your life around them, all right? So one of the things you could do is the next time there's a rainstorm, walk out in it. Not a thunderstorm, a rainstorm, walk out in it. You know, I got to tell you, one time my son, it was raining like crazy in Santa Barbara. I mean, pouring down rain. And I asked where my son was, and I said, Susan, where's CJ? She said, well, he's outside. I said, what do you mean he's outside? It's raining. And she goes, yeah, he's outside playing basketball. I said, you can't be serious. So I grabbed my umbrella and I put my shoes on, I walk outside, walk down the end of the block, and there's about 12 kids down the end of the block playing basketball in the rain. And I said, CJ, what are you doing? He says, I'm playing basketball. And I said, but it's raining. And he goes, so? I went, oh, yeah, you can play basketball in the rain. You're not going to dissolve. Anyway, but you get the point?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it's all about having fun with it. It's all about turning negative energy into positive energy. And it's all about teaching her also about the rain cycles. You know, the world, the planet needs rain.
Right.
All right, the evaporation cycle, the rain cycle. I go back to my basic 8th grade biology.
Hydrologic cycle.
Oh, pardon me, hydrologic cycle. You know? Next time you call in, call and ask for Susan, and she'll give it all to
okay,
you.
That's okay.
All right, well, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now. All right, now, so we're talking about how do we handle worry? What do we do? And some of the things, some of the personas I was talking about is my airport persona, my driving persona, my Christmas shopping persona, and I even have an environmental persona. And right now, yes, I live in Santa Barbara, California. And yes, we are being deluged with possibility of fires. It'll be the third one I've lived through. And you can either, you can be worried, or you can be worried and prepared, or you could just get plain old prepared and don't worry about it. I mean, life's a choice. Now, what you do with it is up to you. So,
Clay, I want to throw an email in here for all of our single listeners.
I'm on a roll today, aren't I?
You are on a roll. It says here. It says, what advice do you have for a recent divorcee who's been out of the dating scene for over 15 years and is worried about how to get back into the swing of things? I had to bring that one in.
Yeah, okay. So worried about getting back into the swing of things.
They should watch the movie Must Love Dogs.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make light of it, but that was...
Must love dogs. Okay, no, the truth is don't let the worry stop you. Don't let the worry turn into fear, and the fear be so great that you don't take action. The only way the other people know that you want to be with them is you got to ask them. And if they say no, ask somebody else. You know what I mean? You have to be unstoppable to be able to get what you want.
So is everybody else who's out there just as nervous as him?
I can guarantee it.
Nice.
I can guarantee it. So it's just with human beings, they don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to be said no to. I mean, the whole story about, in high school when they have dances, all the boys are on one side of the gym and all the girls are on the other side of the gym. And this poor guy walks all the way across the gym and asks this girl to dance in front of all his buds, And she goes, no. And then he has to walk all the way back. He's just crushed.
It's a long walk.
It's twice as long coming back on a no than going over for a yes. So it's all about how you feel, and that etches your mind and, quite frankly, makes your life be the way that no answer was received. I mean, it's phenomenal what we do and how the mind personifies fear, okay? So the keys to giving up worry. Now, think about this now. I'm going to give you some keys here, and it's extremely powerful, okay? Number one, keep yourself mentally clear. If you know you're worried about something, just let it flow through you, okay? Or write it out on a piece of paper, all right? Wad it up and throw it away, or pray it away to your maker, or clear with a clearing partner. I'm worried about this, and I don't know about that. Like before I come to this radio show, on every single radio show, I clear with my clearing partners. I have 11 clearing partners across the United States that I can call anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and just clear my stuff with them. They like what I do. They like how I'm unstoppable. They like the difference I make. And how they participate in my world is they are my clearing partners. They don't coach me back. They don't fix me. They don't make me wrong. They don't judge me. They just get what I have to say and move on, okay? So clear it away, all right? You need to keep yourself physically on top of your game. A lot of times worry comes from, I can't, I'm not able, I'll hurt myself, okay? A lot of people now, they're so far out of shape, they can't even dance anymore, all right? They can't even go for a walk anymore. I mean, America is really getting to be an obese society that's not taking care of itself. And it causes worry. Like, I don't want to get on the scale because I'm worried it's going to be more weight on me. All right? There's all kinds of things going on there. You have to get enough sleep. Oh, now I'm worried. I'm really worried. Now I have to go on another break.
Hey, as the song says, don't fight it.
All right, so now you're listening to the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, giving up worry on KZSB AM 1290. So come on back, and we're going to really close out the show in a great way.